Whenever I'm in the Philippines, I always feel that I'm home. I get this itch. Something is just calling me back. So we quit our jobs, we booked the ticket,
and we're just gonna fly
to the Philippines. So in this video, we are gonna tell you more about the reason why we are moving to the Philippines.
what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it.
Tell us more why you should join us for our adventure.
Why move to the Philippines at all?
One big reason is I got my roots from the Philippines. Like, I'm half Swedish, I'm half Filipina, my mom is from the Philippines, right? Whenever I'm in the Philippines, I always feel that I'm home. It's a place where I just feel I belong, and it sounds really weird. But it is like, I get this itch within whenever I'm not home in the Philippines. It doesn't really matter, like, wherever I am, it's always a little bit like itchy, and I just feel like something is just calling me back. This has been a dream of mine for like since forever. No, but since like my teens. When I met you, I kind of like invited you into this dream by sharing my vision and dreams and hopes with, you know, why I love Philippines so much, and you've been there a couple of times, and this dream of mine became
Our dream.
Our dream, and our goals and vision grew, and we just felt that Philippines is the place we want to try out to live together for a longer period of time and just, you know, create amazing things.
Yeah. We got married in the Philippines February 2020, and our original plan was to move to the Philippines like exactly 2 years ago. That was our goal, but then we came home from our wedding, high on love, high on the Philippines.
Yeah, like 2 weeks after our wedding, but boom!
But boom. COVID hits.
Pandemic strikes.
Pandemic strikes, and yeah, that's been the last 2 years, as you all know.
So Philippines got postponed, but other great things happened.
Yes. Like, I also want to go to the Philippines. My vision for my life right now is going to the Philippines. I see us in the Philippines making a life there. Not just 1 year. We're trying 1 year now, but I can see longer in the future. Like you and me are in the Philippines. That's what I see when I see my future. So, what are we going to do? I'm gonna start working as a communications consultant instead. My first thought was to take a leave of absence from work, to actually just take a year off from work. When me and my boss, we talked about this, and he came with the proposal that I instead should become a consultant for them, for the Swedish Basketball Federation, my workplace right now.
So your boss was pretty great here, because he knew what you wanted, and he kind of like, you know...
I think he sensed that I was...
They would lose you otherwise.
Yeah, they would lose me otherwise, I think. So instead of taking a leave of absence, I'm quitting my job, but going directly over to a consultant position instead.
For the same job.
For the same job.
Or for your breath.
Yeah, and also I can take on more clients, and what I really look forward to is getting more time to do our stuff, to do our projects, to have time to do what we want to accomplish and what we want to grow in, especially with your Isac Lendsy, but also my own, but also our things together, to have like, to actually be able to take a day or 2 days or 3 days of a week and actually just work on our stuff, not just do our stuff on the side, on the evenings, on the weekends when you're
already
too tired, because you always put your best hours of the day at your workplace instead of your own place. And that's what I want to change. I want to be able to go up and have a work day for us.
And for my part, it's a little bit trickier. So what am I going to do in the Philippines? Well, here's the thing. I feel a little bit stressed about this for my part. Like, you get your things settled and you get like a secure income, at least 50%, right, minimum. And for my part, it is not really that clear at the moment what I'm supposed to do. Like, when we lived in Spain, I did my yoga thing and worked at this clinic, Swedish chiropractor, and also worked with my own Sunshine Lendsy and had my clients and everything. And when we came back to Sweden, I worked as a nurse consultant. And this is what I've been doing up until now. So basically, I will just continue this work until a couple of days before our flight is to go. So basically what I'm gonna do when we get to the Philippines is putting more focus and effort when it comes to Sunshine Lendsy, like growing my platform,
Finding more
clients, and I'm gonna work more remote.
But also try to find more passive income is one of our goals. So we can have multiple income streams and actually try to live another life, decide on our own what we want to do every day. So we don't have to work every day, we can actually have passive income and do things our own way, on our own terms.
And also, what I've been trying to find for the past years is also a way to work more with like a charity organizations. I used to be a volunteer for the Red Cross in the Philippines, and I tried to find job opportunities when it comes to be like a delegate or you know, be in charge of a project or anything like that. But it's quite hard. But that is also one of the things I'm trying, like, you know, to get my foot into, because that would be really amazing.
What do we want to do when we're in the Philippines? We want to start our own foundations. We want to make a difference, be of service, and not just work for ourselves, but also do things for others.
It feels for us easier to find the steps on doing the things we want there. I've always dreamed of
what are we going
working for Doctors Without Borders. Like, I worked as a volunteer, but I never really found my way into work for them. And I remember when you told me that, when I was feeling like, oh, I wish if I could dream, I could, like, if I could get a job for UNICEF or like, you know, something like that. And you told me, it really stuck with me though. The thing you said that time is that, well, if you don't get a job there, that doesn't mean the end of the world. Like, why don't you just create your own organization or do your own thing? And I've always had that dream of mine as well, but I never really dared to put it out there, you know, because it felt so big, and I guess you're just scared that people would judge you, and if you don't have it all figured out yet, then I felt like, why should I just voice it out? But when you even said that out loud, I was like, oh, but that is really what I want. I felt like, let's just go for it. So maybe we find like a way into one of those organizations I've been dreaming of, or I'll just do my own thing. We do our own thing, create our own organizations, foundations, whatever it will take us to. And it's just so exciting to know that we are, you know, taking the leap right now.
We have so many ideas, and that's what I find
and it's
exciting.
Like really, maybe like, you know,
it might be a couple of years in the future.
True.
And that's something we want to start thinking about when we're there. Like, how can we start doing something in the Philippines? How can we bottle it down to, like, where do we start? Can we help one child, one family to start with? And from there we can grow it to an organization, a foundation.
Which is one of your old bosses who told us to, like, gave us really good advice and everything.
That was great advice. Because
shout out to Il, you're amazing.
Because we always thought about so big, we want to change Philippines, we want to change the culture.
You want to change the world.
We want to change the world.
But you know.
But changing the world, we have to start with one child or one family.
Like, it could be any country, but it's just because I got this longing, and we just feel that, you know, it could be a place for us where we can make great things happen. So for now, we just want to try it out to see, like, if it is the right place. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just for a year. 1 year feels pretty good to try out. Also, like, for you, like, you never been there, like, a longer period of time.
Yeah, I've been there for like
A month.
vacation, but
Yeah.
this is not a vacation. This is like we're trying to make a living there. We're gonna work. We're gonna live there, like the regular work day life
Yeah.
routine.
I'm super excited, but to be honest, I feel a lot of fear right now, I think. Or maybe not fear, but I feel like it's out in the air, and yeah. And I think for my part, I just wish like my income is not as stable as your income. Like I have a couple of clients, you know, so there's like some income coming in. You want to have it more stable and certain and like, you know, for sure. But it's also about taking the leap into the deep ocean and, you know, see what new doors will be open.
Yeah, because I think, like as you said, new doors will open as we.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like new doors will open that we haven't even thought about right now.
No
That's
doubt
going to
about
happen
that.
because we're taking the leap there. We're gonna meet people there. We're gonna get opportunities there that we didn't even think about right now.
True
So,
that.
Yeah, because I don't think we're alone in this. I think like trying to help people also. There's more people who can help out, who can help us, or who can help others. So we wanna be transparent, like with everything we're doing. We wanna help you see more of what we're doing, and maybe find ways where you can contribute and help us
Help others.
and help others. Exactly.
Yeah. So join us on our adventure and help us make a
Make a
difference.
difference.
Stay tuned
For our next update
and adventure.
An adventure.